World of Warcraft Classic. Yeah, they're doing the OnlyFans thing. I saw some funny clips. I mean, to be fair, all right, my brother showed me this clip yesterday, right? Let me see if I can get it. These motherfuckers, and the thing is, what makes it interesting, it's honestly great because it shines a big spotlight on, like, the top gamers of all these different genres and games and how bad they are at picking up another game. Like, to put it in perspective, this is World of Warcraft vanilla. It's a hardcore version, which means if you die for good, you lose the character, but still, it's vanilla. This is such a simple system. Like, I remember being like 12 or whatever and playing this shit, you know what I mean? And not struggling. Like, it's all common sense. And these motherfuckers, like, this guy's like a professional League of Legends player or something, and just ass. Like, with the rest of them. They're just all ass. And that's why it's entertaining. But I guess this is him and, like, his girlfriend playing.
I mean, baby, your health is at half. Your health is at half.
It's okay.
Now, like, you're a fucking priest, bro. You have a full bar of mana. I don't know if you can see the blue in that bar below her health. She's got a full bar of mana. If you have a full bar of mana, that means you could use the mana. You trade mana for HP as a healer. It's very simple. What is she doing this whole time that she's not healing? She's just fucking picking her nose?
Wait, where did I put it? 5.
She's looking for an item. Where did I put it?
It's okay.
And then he's like out here struggling. He's like, bro, you gotta stop helping me. And I guess she healed him, or he drank a potion. I wasn't looking. And then the mob runs to her.
Oh my god, my health Tante.
And first of all, I don't know why she stopped casting, but then she goes and dies. Bro, that's crazy. Like, how are these people this bad at these games? And you only have like 3 skills, especially at the earlier levels in Vanilla WoW. It's not like it's like, oh fuck, what do I do? Which skill do I use? Like, there's no. It's just like, all right, do you press the heal over time heal, the bubble, the shield heal that gives you an instant shield, or the cast heal? It's like in that scenario, somehow she picked the one that casts, you know, where she stands there and starts casting, and then she moved and canceled the cast. These motherfuckers are crazy. I remember dying in Classic WoW a decent amount. It's hard if you. I don't even know. I can't really say it's hard, bro. That's crazy. She's got 3 buttons to push. Like, there's 3 different heals she could have used there. And she sat there for 10 seconds, didn't use one, and then used the wrong one when she was in a scenario. If you don't know WoW, it's hard. That's what I'm saying, bro. When I started WoW, I don't remember it being hard. And I didn't know shit. I was like the first MMO I played outside of Diablo 2. And it was fucking common sense. And I understand, like, average gamers and stuff, but, like, these motherfuckers are professionals. Like, if you play League of Legends so well that you're like, you know, you're famous for it. How the fuck can't these people pick up World of Warcraft? But what is the rotation? Like, these guys are all struggling to get, like, past level 30. You got, like, 5 skills to use. Your rotation is, like, 4 skills, especially in Vanilla WoW. Was hella poor growing up. Respect for sharing that, homie. I always say I was fortunate enough to have a PC when I was a kid. I didn't even know that wasn't like a common thing, you know? Just spoiled little bitch when I was a kid. I didn't know any better. But that was the course that I needed to get to where I was today, I guess. Where I am today. Now, yeah, now I'm just a little bitch. I'm not a spoiled little bitch. I'm just a little bitch now. Nah, man, I'm grateful to everything that happened in my life. I had to have shitty things happen to learn how to make good things happen, you know? And to realize what you really need and what you don't need. The skill of it is easy, but you can't outplay a loss is what I'm saying. If the stats don't add up, you're dead. Yeah, but they're dying in situations where they're creating the loss due to outplaying a scenario that should theoretically be impossible to lose, is what I'm saying. Like, you don't die as a healer to 2 mobs in a 2-person party with a full bar of mana. There's no world where that's real, you know. There's an excuse for that. No, that's what I'm saying. That's all. It's just funny to me how they, you know, you could play so poorly when you're like so amazing at some other games. I don't know, honestly, Calver. I mean, to be fair, a big thing is new games, like the learning of games now is like, how good of a student are you? How well can you watch a video and read about what the game is instead of having to like actually test and figure stuff out for yourself? Like, you guys don't know what Classic WoW actually was like back in the day. You know, there weren't really guides, tricks, and stuff. You had to figure it out on your own. And that's what made it so fucking fun. The golden era of gaming. You try to figure something out, and you figure it out, and now it's yours. You know? Like, you're not rushing to upload a video to break in views on sharing that knowledge. Because that's just not a thing people did. So it was just all yours. And you just shit on people. They don't know why. It's slowly, and then, you know, with WoW is when, like, I feel like it started changing. Like, that's when I feel like streamers started blowing up. Twitch started blowing up. Yeah, you just play with your boys and have fun. Like, if you knew a trick, it's because you were fortunate enough to play with somebody that knew that trick. That was it. Yeah, Call of Duty was fun back in the day. Call of Duty multiplayer, non-stop adrenaline. When it, you know, when it was new, it was cool. But now it's just, like, so played out. At this point, it's like, dude, you're getting people... At this point, they need to, like, just give it up. You know, I know it sells and people do it, but, like... Oh my god. I just deal no damage. PvE gear. In action once again. There it is. Yeah, like, dude, it's an insult. Like, you're treating us like fucking idiots. Just being like, here's the same thing over and over. Non-stop action, but it's good enough to keep people just being like, yeah, and drooling and just spamming matches. Call of Duty shipment is like the fall of humanity. Like, watching it happen. It's literally recess for adults. Just a bunch of people crammed into a little space, running around, screaming, shooting each other. I'm curious how I fight a Megu on Sakmusa. But... I guess this motherfucker's gonna only attack when I start grinding. It's a piece of shit. Search and destroy the super sweats on first Modern Warfare, and they taught me so much. Yeah, like, until you end up with those sweaty people that are willing to share the information, you're not gonna learn that stuff. Back then. You know, there weren't really, like, streams to watch where people were giving you tips and stuff. It was different. I'm so old. It's like, the old, back in my day. I can't seem to stop doing that.